So you find all these tracks, and like I think this is a pretty standard scenario, right? Like, ooh, found elk sign. What do I do now? Like I set up, I call, right, and the guy's gonna call right from where he saw the tracks because like who knows where they went. I don't think it's a terrible advice. And if I had a lot of days, I'd probably like, hey, let's scoot back and try to figure this out from the edges and work my way in. Is it kind of the like broad system approach is like, let's work from the edges and work in slowly so we don't mess this up. And so what that looks like is like being on the ridges around, right, and trying to locate into there to see if we can get an answer or just even a pop. Like to most guys, they think I'm talking about a response via bugle. I'm going to be doing these 30-minute scenarios and I'm listening for a twig break. That might be the only answer I get to give me the details I need, right? So I'm going to start from the edges. Let's just say I found it. I'm just going to throw out numbers, but like at 8:30 in the morning, things are kind of quieting down anyway. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to go just cromping in there on the first day. So I'm going to try to work the edges all day. I am going to slip into like the top third or top quarter of those timber patches. And I'm going to do these calling scenarios 1000%, not expecting anything but a bull to just show up and be standing there. So arrow is knocked. I am ready. I'm probably just going to call from the same position and hope a satellite bull comes up, from wherever they are and gets, to me. Right. And best case scenario, I hear a twig break or something. And I'm like, okay, I know there's elk in here. They just didn't do anything about it. I don't know if that's best case scenario. Best case scenario, they just bugle at me. But
so you're, just to clarify, you starting on the outside, and then you're kind of gradually working your way in and calling further and further into the tree line.
So a lot of times bulls or elk are bedded halfway or in the bottom third, right? That's where it's nice and cool. But sometimes I can get into that same timber patch and not be all the way down or like just on the edge or something where I can call a bull and a bull come work up. Like a lot of times it's a 5 point or a small 6 or something. But if there's elk, say there's a herd elk down there, which is probably the case, there's probably a couple satellites hanging around too. And I'm trying to call that satellite off. And he's probably not going to say a word, but he's going to come up. And if I'm in the timber patch with him, he's going to come investigate. There was a point in my life
that makes a lot of sense.
I wouldn't go to bed until I had another bull to hunt. I needed
that's
more
super
than one
smart.
elk. Cause it's those early seasons, they just not talking in the daytime. They're very difficult to locate. And so just being able to locate at night's key. So in that scenario, like we're obviously trying to find more elk. So say I assume I didn't find anything. So the only thing I have to go off of if I'm like looking at this is like, okay, well, I know there's tracks in that one spot. Let's go back to the daylight at that one spot again, 30 minutes before daylight. But that's what happened on Primos. It's like, like classic, like you watch these videos and like these elk just like walk out into the wide open. And it's like, that never happens in real life. Trust me.
So you really want to try to set up in the thicker stuff.
Right. And that's like, write that down.